All right, so let's give you a little bit of behind the scenes look into what the microblading shade course looks like. Because if you're going to do the trial course, for example, you've got just the first couple levels here, but let me show you what the whole course looks like so you can actually see the content. All right, so when you log in, this is what it looks like. You've got our full 18 levels of the microblading course, and then there's an additional 2 levels for micro shading. That's the manual shading, excuse me. And you've got a bunch of trainer model videos down here to look at because everybody does it a little bit differently. We wanted to give you a lot of perspective on it. Over here, if you were to click this, this will give you the actual course manual, which will give you tremendous detail, okay? And you can see this is what the, it obviously mirrors the course itself, but this is the actual manual that you're going to get access to, and it's got all of the content here, how to do things the right way, how to not do the shape, how to, all the different content here, okay? Then you've got printable worksheets over here, and these you'll be able to print out, and you can do these as many times as you like, and you're going to learn how to make the shape using the various numbered points. Here in level 2, you're going to, with a pencil, you're going to make stroke patterns on paper for the first time, literally following the strokes that we've created for you. And then this is what the levels look like. And so let me just, let me show you any one of these levels in here. So for example, let's look at level 5, connection strokes and connection lines, just so you can see just how detailed this is and why we're able to produce so many successful, competent microblading artists. All right, so here you can see this is what one of the videos looks like. Welcome to level 5. In this level, you're going to practice connection strokes and learning the connection line on latex. You're going to need coarse set latex, a single blade, multi-tool, and pigment. Okay. So we'll get a little bit more into that in just a moment, but you can see there's written content, there's drawings that show you exactly how the exercise should be done, and then there's actual photographs to demonstrate what the exercise looks like on human skin, as well as sort of like a graphical design of it. And we have all the different connection lines that you can see here in the various formats. And then we've got an exercise for you that you're going to do. And here's an exercise video. Let me show you what this looks like. Fast forward through this for you. That you learned in the previous level for the beginning strokes. After completing the beginning strokes, you will begin the connection strokes, which will lead you to the connection line. Remember, all strokes should be about the same distance from one another, both for the beginning strokes as well as the new connection strokes, at the beginning of the connection line. The third connection stroke, C3, starts at the halfway point of the last beginning stroke and ends at the top brow line. Okay, very cool. So here's an animated version of it as well. Follow the same pattern and rules that you learned in the previous level for the beginning strokes. After completing the beginning strokes, you will begin the connection strokes, which will lead you to the connection line. C1, or connection 1, as you see here, starts at the bottom brow line and curves toward the connection line. Okay, so you can see there's lots of content here. Here's a mistakes video that shows you how not to do the exercise. In other words, mistakes that many artists tend to make, or students tend to make, and how to avoid them, how to do it on the left brow. So this is just phenomenal content here. So at each level, you're going to complete the exercise, you're going to submit your work to your trainer, and you'll go back and forth with your trainer until your trainer confirms for you that you've mastered this particular level and you're ready to move on to the next level. And by that method, as you go through each of these levels, you're getting confirmation from a master trainer who has achieved the success that you're looking to achieve. You're getting confirmation from them at every step of the process that, yes, you've mastered each of these stages. And so by the time it gets to level 18, when you're actually ready to work on a live model, you can feel confident that you're ready to do it because you've been confirmed by a master trainer at every step of the process. And then you'll actually do a shading, micro shading model as well at the end. And this is how we produce lots of very successful microblade and shade artists. This is how it's done. It's done with tremendously detailed and carefully designed content, and with a structured process that will lead you through it step by step to ensure that you have mastered the art of microblading by the time you're done with it. Hope this helps you guys.